Hello, fifth graders. Lesson 8-5 looks at multiplying two fractions. So if in your notebooks you could write 7/8 times 2/3. Our first step is to multiply the numerators, and our second step will be to multiply the denominators. We go straight across. 7 times 2 is 14. 8 times 3 is 24. Then we want to decide if this can be simplified. And the way we do that is focusing on the greatest common factor between 14 and 24. What's the largest number or factor that can go into both? Well, in this case, it's 2. So we're going to divide by 2 over 2, so we can do 14 divided by 2 and 24 divided by 2. And we get 7/12. Now remember, when we're looking for the GCF, or the greatest common factor, we want to choose our strategy. So right now I'm just going to show you our factor rainbow. So if we think about the factors, it's always 1 and itself. So that would be 1 times 14. Those would be factors. And then we think about the number 2. 2 times what equals 14? 2 times 7 equals 14. And then I think about 3. There's nothing that multiplies 3 to get 14 as far as whole numbers go. And 4, 5, 6, nope. And then we're back at 7. So these are the factors of 14. Next, we're going to do the factors of 24. Again, we start with 1 and 24, because 1 times 24 is 24. Then I'm going to think about 2. 2 times what equals 24? That's going to be 12. 3. Does anything multiply 3 to get 24? Yep, 3 times 8. How about 4? 4 times 6. And these are all of our factors of 24. And what now is our greatest, our largest common number here? And that would be 2. Now, how can this help us with word problems? I want you to pretend that we're having a pizza, and I ate 1/3 of the pizza. Then our friend comes in and eats 4/5 of what was left. 4/5 of the leftovers. So if I ate 1/3 of the pizza, how much is left? Well, since we're dealing with thirds, I'm going to say the whole pizza we're going to represent as 3/3. And I ate 1/3, so we're going to subtract that, which gives us 2/3 left over. Now, if our friend eats 4/5 of the leftovers, that means we're going to rewrite 4/5, but instead of writing the word of, we're going to use the multiplication symbol. What was left over? Well, how much was left over? The 2/3 was left over. And now we just do it. Go straight across the top, straight across the bottom. 4 times 2 is 8. 5 times 3 is 15. So our friend ate 8/15 of the pizza. That word of is a magical word when it comes to word problems. When you see the word of, especially with fractions, it's usually going to be multiplication.